right there. Hey booger eaters, it's Jonesy. Long time no see, right? Been a while. Yeah, I mean, stuff's been pretty normal here, you know. Nothing big to report. Actually, that's a total lie. Really, the reason I've been gone, and as you're gonna come to find out, I haven't been very productive, is because I fell in love. It's good. And you know, that's really the point of all this today, is falling in love is great, right? It's fantastic. But there's this little tiny trap that is so easy to fall into right after you fall in love. You get comfortable. Not because you don't want to hashtag be better, but because someone is totally on board with you just the way you are. So then, complacency sets in. You kind of get comfortable. The next thing you know, you haven't written anything in like 6 months. You put on some pounds. You go on a lot of dates, so, you know, you're kind of eating crappy food out. I mean, delicious food, don't get me wrong, but, you know, not great for the old midsection, right? I mean, this is all still the great part of falling in love, of being in love. I mean, if you really think about it, the very idea that you're good enough for someone just the way you are, to me, is breathtakingly romantic. I mean, that's awesome, for sure. Yet, at the same time, I'm not really one myself that easily forgets his ambitions. And through all this process of falling in love and the complacency that has followed it, and all the cute butterflies in the stomach and all the warm fuzzies and all that, there's been this lurking, simmering shadow that is in my mind. And every now and again, it sends out these little impulse reminders to my brain. You know, it'll say something like, "Hey Jonesy, now seems like it's kind of a good time to write." Okay, weird voice in my head. I don't really know what I'm doing anymore though, because it's been so long. I tell you what, Jonesy, we'll get him next time, buckaroo. Weird nicknames aside, why does it give up that easily? I mean, where's the persistent nagging that voice in your head usually gives you when you've decided that you want to do something as a goal or whatever? Why isn't that there? You know, or a larger amount of guilt like before when I wasn't all doe-eyed and, you know, drooling through the day in love. So the problem with falling in love, that it renders me complacent. Not ambivalent, but sated and complacent. You know, I mean, it's still great, obviously. It still beats not being in love, right? It does. Once the butterflies that you get when you think of someone start to feel more normal, then you can start looking at what work needs to be done again, right? Right? Yeah, at least that's my hope. So, with that said, I come back to you booger eaters with some sort of weekly diatribe here into my journey towards self-improvement, into hashtag be better. And at the end of this journey here is my ideal self, I guess. You know, I mean, I'm still in love. She's great. I don't want that to end anytime soon or ever. But you know, it's time for me to get back to work on those things that I want to do. And I have support, but I'm just lazy and complacent. So this vlog is going to serve to help me maintain some accountability of things I want to accomplish. I'm going to talk about writing still, like I did before in the brief time that I was with you guys before. I'm going to continue to talk about writing. I'm going to continue to work on that and work on fiction writing and everything like that. I'm still very passionate about that. But first and foremost, what's most important in my life right now is staving off, really, the impending descent into diabetes. I mean, no joke. That's right, lose weight and exercise. It's just a tale that's as old as time. And since I have impulse control problems, I have to set rules for these types of things. I can't just, you know, go into things thinking, oh, I can do it, you know, like this. No, there's got to be boundaries and rules and everything like that. I cannot just willy-nilly meander through a project like this or something where I'm trying to get healthier or eat better or anything like that. Because if I don't set rules, I'm going to eat nothing but cheese balls and nachos and pizza. That's it. My hardline rules for getting fit, getting healthier, is no pizza and no beer. That is until I weigh in at 255 pounds. And I'm 270 pounds right now, which is the second most I've ever weighed in my life. Not where I want to be. At all. Way too big. I should mention that I wear it well because you're probably thinking that, well, this guy doesn't look like he's 270 pounds. Or you might be thinking that I look bigger than that because of the camera, whatever. But I'm 6'5", so it looks like it fits. But it's not good. And that's really the gist of it. Once we meet a goal, we move on to the next one. And on and on and on. We just keep going. Some of my other goals. Writing more. Fiction mostly, but you know, this vlog is written usually ahead of time. So I guess this counts. But mostly I want to focus in on the fiction writing. Reading more. I need to finish more books. My goal for the year is 25. I've read 12. So I'm like 2 or 3 behind for the year. Something like that. I'm not great at math. Exercise every day. Every day. I'm gonna lift weights again. I'm gonna run again. I don't like running. But, I mean, you know, see before where I talked about that whole diabetes thing. That's real. So I gotta get in front of that. And finally, my last goal is to spend one day out of the week doing this confessional thing with you guys. You booger eaters keeping me accountable to these goals is really gonna help. Next week, I'll return to discuss self-doubt. Try to drop one of these every Wednesday. Self-doubt's something I struggle with a lot. Imposter syndrome, all that stuff. I could probably do a million videos about it, but we're going to try to just, you know, bottle it up into as few as possible. And then until then, we're no pizza, no beer, man. No pizza. And we're going to work to hashtag be better. Yeah. If you like this, please like the video below, and you can subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try to update every Wednesday, and you'll get the notifications there if you click the little bell down there. You can tweet me on Twitter at GoGoJonesy. I'm also on Instagram at GoGoJonesy as well. Post some pretty cool stuff there, pictures of my kids and stuff. Rad. And honestly, if you've overcome complacency, I'd love to hear from you. Like on Twitter, you can tweet at me and tell me there, or you know, leave a message in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. You know, what led to it and what you did to overcome it, or maybe you need some encouragement. And I'm usually pretty good for that too. So leave a comment below, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Hey, thanks for watching. Take care of yourself, Internet.